YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool. Welcome back to the channel, guys, for some brand new content. Now, over the weekend, I went out hunting for something completely different, something I don't normally talk about on my channel. If you follow my channel in any of my videos, you know what I really talk about as far as the geek and pop culture community goes. I talk about subscription unboxing videos, Funko reviews, action figure breakdowns, toy hunts, and more. That's what I kind of really talk about in a nutshell on my channel. But I saw an article online, and I'll put a link to where I saw this article in the description of this particular video. And I said, you know what, this sounds really, really cool. And I did a search on YouTube a couple days ago thinking someone made a video for this stuff, and no one did. And the thumbnail will kind of tip you off to what we're talking about. We're talking about the Hershey DC superhero bars. There are 7 bars that are available in this particular line of candy bars. Again, it is made by Hershey's. I'm not sponsored by Hershey in any way, shape, or form. Hershey, if you're watching, give me some of that ad revenue money. I'd love to get my hand on it. But this is very, very cool because it's sort of different. And what I mean by that, these particular bars are really available in July, which the article will talk about in this particular video. It went out to first responders because of the COVID-19 crisis. It went out to, let's say, hospitals, police stations, fire stations, on these massive pallets, which I'll put a picture up so you can take a look at it right here. These huge pallets of these superhero bars. And it's very cool that Hershey is doing this. You would think someone like Marvel would be doing these sort of bars, but DC stepped their game up and sort of went a working relationship with Hershey to deliver these bars out to first responders. Now, these bars are supposed to be available starting in July to everybody else. I went out looking because I saw this article. I said, you know what, let me take a look. Big props to Blog of Oa because they kind of hinted and tipped their hand to where you can find these bars now. At least in the South Florida area, in Boca Raton specifically, I found them at a gas station called Speedway. That's where they were at. I went to 3 different Speedways, and 2 of them had these bars. One did not have any at all. There is a display, an end cap, which I'll put a picture up so you can see what it would look like. It's a special sort of end cap that would hang on the side of an aisle where this big display of these bars are located. It's very, very cool that they're doing this. The price point for these bars are about $1.25 per bar. You might be able to get a deal with them. I then went to Walmart, and I'll kind of wrap up the story here with that, because there's 1 bar missing that I could not get my hands on. There's 7 bars available in a wave. I'll talk about that in a second. And of course, let's talk about those bars right now. But before I do that, there is another version of these bars, which I'll put another picture up, which is sort of the snack size version of these bars as well. Different sort of packaging, but they're smaller bars. About a third of the bar, basically, is what you're going to be getting. A third, or I would say maybe a quarter or a third. But there's 7 bars that are available in this particular wave of bars. Of course, we have Superman right there, the Man of Steel. We have Batman. Now, if you're going to ask yourself what flavor, these are all milk chocolate bars. There's not a different character for a different sort of flavored bar. They're all milk chocolate Hershey bars. We have number 3, we have Wonder Woman. Number 4 is Flash. Number 5 is Cyborg, because this is, of course, the Justice League of America. And, of course, Aquaman. Now, you notice there's 6 of 7 bars. At the first Speedway I went to, they had all 6 of these bars. They were missing 1 bar. And 1 bar in particular is my man, my favorite guy of all time, Green Lantern. Now, for whatever reason, I don't know the reason why, I looked through, they had at least 200 bars sitting in this kind of a segmented display. They had not 1 Green Lantern bar. I don't know if he's considered a rare bar or not. I don't know how the allocation or distribution would be, but I ripped the entire display apart. I pulled almost every bar out. They had tons of all these other guys, but not 1 Green Lantern bar. So I'm making the assumption either distribution or allocation might be weighed heavily for a different character in your state. Maybe, maybe not. I do not know that. I cannot give you any more hard information or data, but based on checking, I can tell you complete honesty about a dozen different gas stations between Speedway, Raceway, Marathon, 7-Eleven. I finally decided to swing over to Walmart because, again, Blog of Oa, big props to Blog of Oa, let me know that a Walmart at his location was getting these bars in. I said, you know what, let me take a gamble, let me take a shot in the dark and go down there, and lo and behold, we had not 1, but 2 Green Lantern bars. So I picked up at least 2 bars here. I'm going to open up one of these for you so you can see what they look like. But before I do that, let's take a focus, let's say, on the Man of Steel bar right now. The reason why I say that is because if you take a look at Man of Steel, the way they have symbols on the candy bar itself. Symbols for the Justice League, and I think it's a POW or a BAM. It's a BAM right there, showing up right there. Each bar would have their icons of their particular hero. Superman. You'll see the bat symbol right there on the Batman bar. Right there's the Batman logo, the bat logo. You'll see it for Wonder Woman and etc. They did this for each of the bars. I'm going to crack one open for you right now so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I'm going to definitely eat. I picked up, like I said, 2 of these Green Lantern bars. I wanted to have one to complete the entire set here of these 7 bars and one to snack on. That was the idea. So let's crack open the Green Lantern bar right now so I can see and show you guys what it would look like. It is just milk chocolate. If you're asking, again, is it flavored? Is there anything else? Like, is it almonds or is it coconut? No, it's nothing like that. It's just this right here. And you can see the different Justice League symbols. I'll turn it this way so you can see what I'm talking about. So we do have the different symbols right there. So we have here, we have a Batmobile. We have the Cyborg symbol. We have a Wham right there. This is just a piece of the bar. Some stars. You have the Bat logo, the Superman logo, and of course the Green Lantern icon right there. I guess all the bars are going to be different, kind of how it's spread out through the bar of the different icons for all their heroes. But I think it's very, very cool that DC did this. I think they're doing something like $1 million they donated to this project to send this out to those hard-hit first responders, hospitals, firefighters, nurses, things like that are getting pallets of this stuff. Again, picture so you can see what it's all about. But I think it's very cool that DC and Hershey has gone into this joint venture to really help out because of these troubling times for COVID-19, aka the coronavirus, because of this sort of problem. But I want to let you guys know about this. Something brand new. It's very, very different. Again, I don't normally do reviews on candy bars, on these things here. This was something completely different, out of left field for me. Again, these are all 7 of the bars for the DC superhero bars, and they do have the little mini bars coming out. I do hope you like this video. Definitely click the thumbs up at the bottom of the page. Click the subscribe button. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, kind of be notified of my latest videos. Of course, last but not least, you can click Windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video, and bye-bye.